Faith is the element. If you have faith, you don't need anything else. There's nothing like sadhana if you have faith. Sadhana is for those who do not have faith that there is a higher power which takes care. And I have a beautiful example of this faith. Because they were, at one time we were in Coimbatore and they were not, they were the senior devotees of Nana, and they've been listening for years about self-enquiry and the path of Bhagavan, and you've got to do a self-enquiry if you've got to get your realization soon. And this, who am I? So they were a batch of devotees sitting in the room in Coimbatore itself, discussing about who am I and how easy the technique is to, the easiest technique to be yourself is to inquire into yourself and who am I. And then I was sitting with them, and this was not, at all interesting to me. And they were like, you're still a child, you do not know, you think devotion is everything and you believe, and good. It's, it's a primary section. You're still small, and so just believe, take some support, and be devoted, and he's God and you're a devotee, you seek and he gives. So you have to grow from this stage and inquire into yourself, and that is the final step. I was like, no, I don't understand all this. You're all seniors and you know better. But I'm happy with what I know, and I believe he takes me there. Effort is not my way. I believe in him and he will take care of it. So this is escapism. This is escapism. You're not realizing your mind is escaping. And they gave me an example saying, now you're sitting in a house and a fire catches. Your house is getting burnt. You sit in your chair and say Ram, 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 Ram. You get saved, or you try to run out of the house. Escape from the house, run out of it. Or without any effort, you sit and you see the burning house and say, Ram, you protect me, Ram, Ram. So is this your way? I said, yes, this is my way. Effort is your way, belief is my way. And they laughed at me, and the other lady said, you're being arrogant. She's been with her Nana for many, many years, and she's been connected to Bhagavan for lives, and she knows far better. At least you've got to listen to her, and you cannot talk in between. I said, I'm so sorry that I disturbed you, and I just walked out. And then I walked out of the door. I was sitting beside the wall, and I just, it's like, is my belief wrong? I sit in the house, a burnt house, I'm helpless, I don't have a way to go out, and I think of Ram, because I think he's God, and he's universal, he's everywhere. Can't he protect me from a burning house? And then tears start flowing. I was in tears. If the God I believe in cannot protect me, and if it's my effort that's going to protect me, then all my perception so far is not true. Is this the truth? And I start crying. I hear a door open. And Usha, come in. At the edge of the corridor, I was at this edge of the corridor and I was crying silently, and Nanagaru calls me, Usha, come inside. Nobody had heard my voice. Nanagaru opened the door, his eyes were red, as if he had cried. Just get in. And hearing the door open, the rest of the ladies opened their door and ran. And all of us went into the room where Nanagaru was sitting. He said, sit down. And he made all of us sit. He said, faith shall move mountains. Those who have faith do not need effort, because effort is for one who do not have faith. Faith is the way to God. Those who lack in it have 101 sadhanas to do, and they can do it. And he told this example of, Adi Shankara's 4 disciples, where one of the students is weak, he's very poor at his studies, he can't catch the scriptures which the Guru is talking. He would do Guru's work. He would wash Guru's clothes, he would cook for Guru, and he would take care of all his personal things. and he would be late to class. And one day when he was late to class, the other students are brilliant and they are much advanced. They say, oh, that fellow, he doesn't know anything. You need not wait for him to come for the class. You please take a class for us. And the Guru has this sudden compassion to the devotee who's been taking care of him personally all the while. And he blesses him with all that he has. And he gets realized washing clothes. He realizes the truth, and the day's class, he comes singing. The day's class which the Guru is supposed to take, the student sings and comes. And the three feel ashamed because what the Guru is going to teach, the students comes teaching. And then this example Nangaru gave, and he said, if the Guru wants to make you realize it's a fraction of a second, you've got to be fit enough. And faith is the way. If you have it, you don't require anything else. And then I started crying because is my perception wrong? Am I walking in the true path? And he's made it so true, and his whole body was shaking when he was talking. He became so extremely emotional. And he said, without love, without devotion, you don't reach him. Everything else is dry. You might get into a wrong path, but in devotion, in faith, you cannot go wrong. You walk in the path of God and you reach the end safely. And then even that lady who was, like, you're too small, you do not realize, even she starts crying. She crying bitterly, and then he says, both of you go wash your faces. We went, washed our faces. Let's go shopping. So let's go shopping. We had this shopping mall adjacent to the hotel. We all went shopping with him. He took us all the floors. We went to the third floor, and third floor he went to a small gift article shop. We went into it. He searched the whole place, and then he came to one small quotation. Love. And it says, love is a small word, but it consists of everything. He says, read this. So he took us 3 floors shopping to show us about the love. He purchased it and he gifted it to this lady who wanted to inquire.